You're standing right there. She looks at you. You look back. But nothing comes out of your mouth. Why does your brain freeze at the exact moment you want to say something? Why do the right words only come after she walks away? That awkward silence. That missed opportunity. It didn't have to end like that. Because today I'm going to hand you a psychological cheat code. 7 powerful conversation openers. So irresistible. They spark connection instantly. And the best part, they work anywhere, anytime, with anyone. Let's unlock them one by one, but stay till the end. Because number 7, that one flips the whole script. Section 1. Why starting the conversation is so hard. Before we get into the openers, let's ask the real question. Why is starting a conversation so damn hard? It's not because you don't have anything to say. It's not because you're boring. It's because your brain fears rejection more than it craves connection. In fact, psychologists say your brain processes social rejection the same way it processes physical pain. So when you hesitate, it's not laziness, it's survival. But here's the truth. The fastest way to kill that fear is with a tiny win. Just one small spark. Let's create that spark right now. Open a nitrogen monoxide one. I need your opinion on this ... Ever seen someone's face light up when you ask for their opinion? This opener triggers instant ego validation. Say you're at a coffee shop. Hey, quick opinion, do you think it's weird to drink iced coffee in winter? Boom, like conversation starts. Why it works? Because you're not asking for their time, you're asking for their mind. People love to be seen as smart, useful, insightful. And when you ask their opinion, you're giving them status. Bonus, you can make it playful. Help me settle a debate, pineapple on pizza. Yes or no. You'll either laugh or start a war. Either way, the conversation has begun. Open a nitrogen monoxide 2. You look like someone who ... Sounds weird, right? But that's exactly why it works. It sparks instant curiosity. You look like someone who could survive a zombie apocalypse. You look like you've got a dangerous amount of confidence. It's playful. It's mysterious. It's flattering. This line activates the power of unexpected compliments. The twist. You're not just complimenting their looks, you're complimenting their vibe. And in a world obsessed with appearance, this stands out. Try it once. The reaction will surprise you. Open a nitrogen monoxide 3. Okay. I have a ridiculous question. Ridiculous questions break patterns. They disrupt the script. And when people hear them, they lean in. Okay. I've got a ridiculous question. If aliens landed right now, what job would you volunteer to represent Earth? It sounds absurd, but that's why it pulls people in. This line taps into childlike imagination and instantly drops the pressure. You're not trying to be cool, you're trying to have fun. And once someone laughs with you, walls come down. Because shared laughter is shared connection. Open a nitrogen monoxide 4. What's your story? This one's bold, but it cuts through the noise. What's your story? Not what do you do, not where are you from. What's your story? It feels deep, personal, and honest. This opener works because it invites people to show who they are, not just what they do. And in a world of surface level chit-chat that hits different. Pro tip: if they seem confused, just smile and say, like, what brought you here today? What's the journey? It makes them feel important, like their story matters. Because it does. Open a nitrogen monoxide 5. Can I be honest with you? This opener hits the vulnerability switch because it feels real, raw. It makes people curious. Can I be honest with you? I wasn't even planning to talk to anyone today, but you seem really interesting. When you say this, you're showing confidence through honesty. You're not hiding your nervousness, you're owning it. And ironically, that's more attractive than trying to be perfect. Bonus tip: use this when your heart is pounding. It turns anxiety into authenticity, and people respect that. Open a nitrogen monoxide 6. This might be random, but want a line that works in almost any situation. This is it. This might be random, but I have to ask, how did you learn to smile like that? This might be random, but what's the best conversation you've had all week? It lowers tension immediately. Why? Because saying this might be random signals you're aware of the situation, but choosing connection anyway. It's soft, it's non-threatening, but powerful. It gives you permission to speak without pressure, and it makes the other person curious. What's this random thing you're about to say? Opener nitrogen monoxide 7. I noticed something about you. This is the ultimate psychological trigger. I noticed something about you, and I'm curious if I'm right. You've now created mystery. Their brain is already running. What did he notice? My clothes, my vibe, my energy. Then say something thoughtful, not cheesy. You seem like someone who listens more than they talk. That's rare. Now, you're not just talking, you're observing. And people feel seen, not just looked at. This opener builds emotional intensity fast. It feels personal, human, real, and most importantly, it makes them want to open up. The psychology behind conversation openers. Here's the truth. It's not the words you say, it's the frame you say them in. Every great opener has 3 elements. Curiosity. It triggers their brain to stay engaged. Permission. It shows you're socially aware. Vulnerability or playfulness. It lowers walls instantly. When you mix all 3, you're unstoppable. That's not charm, that's science. You don't need to be the funniest, smartest, or most attractive guy in the room. You just need to be the one who makes other people feel good about themselves. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's address the landmines. Don't use rehearsed pickup lines. They smell fake from a mile away. Don't interrogate. Where are you from? What do you do? Equals boring. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment never comes. The truth. Confidence isn't about being smooth, it's about being present. Here's a challenge for you. Today, spark one conversation with a stranger. Pick any one of these openers and just try. Because the more conversations you start, the more rejection you survive, the more connection you create, the more powerful you become. Every great relationship, friendship, romance, or business started with just a few words. Make those words yours. Let me leave you with this. The difference between a lonely life and a connected one isn't luck, it's intent. So next time your heart pounds, your palms sweat, and your brain says don't do it, smile and say something curious, because that one sentence might change your entire life.